Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 1. It's often overhated in my opinion, and I think it's a pretty underrated season. And with OG Chapter 2 coming in just a few weeks here, I thought I would talk about my favorite parts of Chapter 2, Season 1. So, let's get started. A main criticism I see about this season is that it was far too long. And, I mean, that is kind of fair. It was a bit too long, but I feel like the content that we got in this season was enough to justify it being pretty long. And speaking of content, let's start out with... Now guys, compared to other battle passes, Chapter 2 Season 1's battle pass seemed a little bland compared to other battle passes. But I think that this battle pass, which was the first battle pass that I ever purchased, I think this battle pass is pretty good. So in the battle pass, it introduced one of Fortnite's fan favorite characters, Ripley, and our tier 100 skin for this season was Fusion. And in the battle pass, it also had the overtime skins, which I think they look pretty amazing. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the first seasons to have you unlock different edit styles for a skin as you level up past level 100. And the skin I am referencing is the Corruption 8-Ball skin, which looks pretty cool. And you have to get level 300 to fully max out that skin. Now guys, enough about skins. Let's talk about... So to start off, they added boats and swimming, which at the time were really big for the game. Because all of Chapter 1, you were never able to swim in the water. You always kind of just waddled through it. But now we are actually able to swim in it, which was pretty huge for the game. And when people are talking about the season, they never really mention the fact that they added these medals. Yeah, people don't really talk about these too much. I don't think they're still in the game even, so moving on. And now for the map. Just like at the beginning of every single chapter, we always get a brand new map, and Chapter 2 was the first time we ever got a new map, and it was pretty crazy. Now, a new map was really good for Fortnite at the time because in Season X, the map was very crowded, but then it was pretty simple in Chapter 2, which people liked a lot. Yeah, but kind of like stayed simple throughout the entire chapter, which not many people liked very much. And now moving away from the launch day stuff, let's move towards the updates. So first we're going to start off with Winterfest. Now Winterfest had to be one of the best Winterfest that we've ever had in Fortnite, in my opinion. It was really good. Every single day we unlocked different presents, and we had to go to this brand new cabin that was just added to the game, and the vibes were unmatched. It was pretty fun and one of the most enjoyable times I've had in Fortnite. And the entire map, which I'm pretty sure was the only time the entire map went completely snow, was in this season. And playing on that snowy map with the lightsabers felt so good. And speaking of lightsabers, and also during this season we had the Fortnite X Star Wars live event, and it was pretty cool to say the least. Well, the lightsabers part was cool, but the live event was... yeah, it was really mid. Yeah, so the whole thing was basically just a huge talk show for the new Star Wars movie coming out, and a lot of people really didn't like this event, but they did add the lightsabers at the end of it, which I thought was really cool, and I was there, and this was my first ever live event that I ever saw, which is pretty cool. And overall, I really enjoyed Chapter 2 Season 1. It wasn't as good as Chapter 2 Season 2, but I feel like Winterfest kind of carried this season. And this being the first time we got put on a brand new map. And overall, I'm pretty sad that this season is so hated because it did get dragged on for a while. But I personally really enjoyed this season. And I think It's far too underrated. And with all that being said, I am really excited for it to return next month, just in a few weeks. So if you guys are excited for that too, and want to keep updated on everything that happens with Chapter 2 OG, then make sure to subscribe. And while you're at it, make sure to like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.